Hi, my name is Dawn, and this video is about a COVID prevention protocol that was recommended to me by a physician and his colleagues. I had COVID, a little background, I had COVID, and first week was about the flu, and by day 9, all the lung issues and coughing, severe coughing, and shortness of breath had started. So at day 9, I actually reached out to some friends, and one of my very good friends is actually a physician who he and all of his colleagues are on what they call COVID prevention cocktail of supplements. So he had Amazoned what he was using to me immediately to really help me in the healing process. As you can hear from my voice, I actually cough so much, besides pissing my pants a few times, I actually damaged my vocal cords. That's how severe the coughing was. So I'm hoping these get better. So I delayed on doing this video because I sound awful and I know it, and I'm sorry. I hope you can understand me. I actually put all the details of this video into writing in the description with the link of all the products that I have used, and I'll go over them on this video. So I hope you can understand me. If not, I wrote it out. Okay, so prevention, so supplements. Like, I'm not a big supplement person. Like, I can not even take a multivitamin. It makes me super nauseous. I'm always a complainer about vitamins. So I've not been like the world renowned. I'm not a physician. I'm not a medical professional, but I did have COVID. I saw the change that this protocol actually helped with my healing. Like I said, I was very close actually to being hospitalized and going on a ventilator. This protocol plus a nebulizer and steroids and a cough medicine and some other things really helped, and Mucinex, of course, those things really helped bring me along. But this adding to my care really made a difference. So we're gonna jump right into it. So okay, so the first thing, of course, you should be on, according to this protocol, which my physician friend sent me, was vitamin C. So he sent me the Nature's Made vitamin C 1,000 milligram tablets. They also have a 500. The recommendation is to take 1,000 a day. I actually put a link into the one that I'm moving on to. It's from Country Life, and it's a buffered C, and it's pH controlled, so it's better for sensitive stomachs. So as I finish these out, I'm going to be moving on to a different one. So I'm actually going to be doing, these are 1,000 milligrams. So sometimes people have sensitivities and they don't take supplements. So I'm just trying to find for me what works best, and I'll share that here. The next thing is Quercetin. So Quercetin, they've got lots of formulas. I've actually been doing the Country Life formula. This is the brand I'm really, there's two that I like that are Quercetin, that they don't have a lot of extra additives. Some of these Quercetin formulas have so many other things in them, and I really wanted to get as least of that extra stuff as possible. I don't know. I just think this was a better formula for me. So I did the Quercetin plus D3. They normally have, this is such a small amount of vitamin D. This is not your vitamin D. It's really your Quercetin, but there's just a little added vitamin D in there. I use this one. It's supposed to be 250 to 500 milligrams twice a day. So this is a 500 milligrams. So I take this in the morning with food, with my vitamin C tablet. So this is part of my morning regimen. So that's where I start my day. Okay, so I put two formulas in there that I think are great in the Quercetin realm. So vitamin D3. Okay, so vitamin D3, I started with this one also from Nature's Made. It's what my friend sent me. You're to do 1,000 to 4,000 units per day. And this one here is a 5,000. So you can just do this once a day. So you can plan this out as an evening. Now, when I was sick, my physician that I actually did my online my telehealth call with, as well as my friend, had suggested that I really up this dose. So that was their medical suggestion to me. I'm not a doctor. I'm not recommending you do that. But when I was sick, I took this AM and PM. And then now that I'm recovered and just dealing with some of the long-lasting side effects, I do only take this once a day. And I usually just take it at night. Sometimes I take it in the morning, whichever way I'm going to do it. Okay, zinc. Okay, this is the first time I've ever taken zinc in my life, and I'm not sure if this is one of the things that makes me a little nauseous, but I'm going to go over how I'm doing with the zinc. So this is the zinc that I started with. I just got this from Whole Foods. This is on Amazon. So I put this in the link as well. I started with this one, and according to this protocol, you do 75 to 100 milligrams a day. So this I think this one's only like 20. This one's only at 15 milligrams. So I'd have to take 3 or 4 of these a day to really achieve that. So I started here. I would not rebuy these because the dose is too low. So I would order the pure zinc. I've researched that brand. I put that one in the link. It's a 30 milligrams. You could take 1 or 2 of them for prevention. I also recently, but for me, I've actually stopped taking these altogether. I'm actually taking these. So it's also from Country Life, and these are the zinc lozenges. So it's saying after a month of taking the higher dose zinc, according to this protocol, which I did not write, you can lower that to 30 to 50 milligrams per day, and you can do it through lozenges. I'm not sure what had been upsetting my stomach, but the second set of protocol that I'm on now gives me no problems. Like, I was actually at the point, there's some days that I've thrown up from my supplements, because supplements, it's new for me, and it was a lot of change in my body. So I do the zinc lozenges and I have no problems. These are a 23 milligram. It was the only dose I could find. There may be more, but I just do one. And now it says 30 to 50. And the lozenges is the recommendation, and that's all in the notes in the description, but this is the one that I'm doing. I just do them once a day, and they don't bother me any longer. Okay, so I found this very interesting, and you can Google some of the studies on famotidine. So this is famotidine, and it's basically Pepcid, so it's an acid reducer. So there's studies that say that if when you put your body in an alkaline state, that you have I'm not sure how either the virus doesn't get into the lungs or it changes symptoms. I'm not sure. I'm not a scientist. I'm not researching it, but I do this once a day. I would definitely talk with your doctor if you're going to start a protocol with this many supplements to make sure that it's not interacting with anything else that you're on, or that you might be on something that's similar, it's doing the same job, and you don't need that product. So I would definitely talk to a doctor about it. But I take these, you're to take 20 to 40 milligrams a day. I just take one of these once a day. They also have melatonin. I just ran out of my melatonin and ordered more, and I put the link of the one that I buy in there. Melatonin is just to sleep. You're so exhausted during COVID, but for prevention, it's just about immune health. It's just about having a better, healthy environment so that your body can fight and keep the virus from really attacking you the way it could. And from experience, I do not want to get this thing again. I'm really super being much more cautious now. I kind of not necessarily learned my lesson, but I'm definitely taking better care of my health. And I know that when you're rested and your body's in a better state, hopefully if I ever contracted this again, that my body would be more prepared this time, because this first time wasn't so good. So I think that's all the supplements. I did put some extra information in the description for you about why, what these supplements themselves do, not the brand, but the actual ingredient, like what vitamin C is good for and what quercetin is good for. I put that in the description for you. Those I just pulled from different medical schools and resources. I didn't write that. That is copy that I pulled from different sources that I've been reading. I hope this helps you. If you found me from TikTok, nice to meet you. I just started TikTok this year. I know I'm old for TikTok, but I don't care. I love it. I think it's a blast. So if you're found me from TikTok, hi, say hi. I would love to meet some people, and life's just a crazy place. So let me know if you have any questions or what your thoughts are. If you hate supplements and don't want to use any, just don't watch this video. You don't have to do it. I'm not telling you to. I'm just telling you what worked for me. I do believe it made a difference in my health and my recovery, and I'm glad I had friends that stuck up for me and made sure that I took this additional step in my care, and that's why I'm sharing it. And if that helps you, stay healthy, and I hope it does. Okay, bye.